If you haven't read the book Shogun by James Clavell, this video might just be for you. The novel transports us to early 17th century Japan, a world filled with intrigue, cultural collisions, and the rising tide of change. Set against the backdrop of the waning Azuchi Momoyama period and the dawn of the Edo period, this historical epic explores the intersection of European ambition and Japan's rigid samurai society. With unforgettable characters and high-stakes power struggles, Shogun captures the essence of a pivotal moment in history, where the fate of an entire nation and the lives of those entangled in its destiny hang in the balance. Shogun is inspired by historical events surrounding the arrival of European explorers and the power vacuum that followed the unification wars in Japan. The novel's setting occurs just before the Battle of Sekigahara in 1600, a decisive conflict that would lead to the establishment of the Tokugawa shogunate. At the center of the novel is a Japan fractured by decades of civil war and competing factions. Catholic Portugal, with its alliance with the papacy and the Jesuits, has dominated Japan's European trade for 50 years. However, the arrival of Protestant Dutch ships threatens this dominance, and the political maneuverings of European powers serve as a backdrop to Japan's internal conflicts. The novel begins with the Dutch ship Erasmus, carrying English navigator John Blackthorne, marooned off the coast of Japan in Izu Harbor. The ship's clandestine mission is to compete with Portuguese influence and open up trade between Japan and Protestant Europe. Blackthorne becomes the first Protestant to set foot in Japan, marking the beginning of a dramatic clash of cultures. Upon their arrival, Blackthorne and his crew are captured by the local samurai lord Yabu. Yabu plans to seize the ship's weaponry and treasures, but the arrival of Lord Toranaga, a powerful daimyo, changes the course of events. Toranaga, one of Japan's most cunning and ambitious warlords, sees Blackthorne's presence as an opportunity in his ongoing power struggle with his rival, Lord Ishido. Central to the novel is the fierce political rivalry between Toranaga and Ishido. Both daimyo are members of the Council of Regents, tasked with ruling Japan in the absence of a shogun. However, this council is deeply divided, and Toranaga seeks to outmaneuver Ishido and become the supreme military ruler of Japan. Blackthorne's knowledge of European politics and naval strategy makes him invaluable to Toranaga, who uses the Englishman as a tool in his wider strategy. With Blackthorne's help, Toranaga navigates the treacherous waters of court politics, positioning himself for an eventual clash with Ishido. Initially baffled and frustrated by Japan's strict customs, language, and rigid social hierarchy, Blackthorne gradually adapts. His cultural education is guided by Lady Toda Mariko, a Catholic samurai woman loyal to Toranaga. Over time, Blackthorne develops a deep respect for the samurai code of Bushido and becomes romantically involved with Mariko. Blackthorne's transformation is mirrored in his growing loyalty to Toranaga. Despite the cultural gulf between them, he was entrusted in teaching the samurai how to fire cannons with greater accuracy. Toranaga elevates him socially to the high samurai rank of Hatamoto as a reward when he rescued Toranaga from underneath rubble after an earthquake. To deflect suspicions, Toranaga feigns submission to Ishido and the other regents when they sent his half-brother, who sided with them, for his surrender. Meanwhile, he secretly sends Mariko back to Osaka Castle, Ishido's stronghold, on a mission to expose Ishido's use of noble hostages as leverage to control the support of other daimyos. Mariko bravely knew she might have to sacrifice her own life for the mission. Tragically, she is killed during an attempted kidnapping orchestrated by Ishido's forces to prevent a diplomatic freeing of the hostage nobles. Her death, while heartbreaking, forces Ishido to release the hostages, thereby weakening his alliances and led him politically isolated. Mariko's death devastates Blackthorn, leaving him heartbroken and symbolizing the harsh reality of the samurai code, where personal desires must often be set aside for duty and honor. Their affair, though brief, serves as one of the emotional pillars of the novel, highlighting the tension between love and obligation in the world of the samurai. Blackthorn also learns that his ship, the Erasmus, has been destroyed. Toranaga, knowing that Blackthorn's naval expertise is invaluable, orchestrated the ship's sinking to ensure Blackthorn remains in Japan. Toranaga's ultimate ambition becomes clear: to unite Japan under his rule as Shogun. As the novel concludes, Toranaga's rise is imminent. He successfully outwits Ishido, and the story hints at the impending Battle of Sekigahara, where Toranaga will secure his position as Japan's ruler. Blackthorn, now fully integrated into Japanese society, is left to reconcile his fate, a foreigner bound to a land that has become his new home. Shogun is a sweeping epic that masterfully blends historical events with personal drama. Through the lens of John Blackthorne, James Clavell explores themes of loyalty, honor, and cultural adaptation, while offering readers a glimpse into the intrigue and power struggles that shaped Japan's future. If you're captivated by tales of political intrigue, cultural clashes, and the rise of powerful leaders, then subscribe to this channel for more. As always, thanks for watching.